Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Shaq Cook, and welcome back to another episode of Keeping Real with Shaquille, where we inquire to inspire. This is episode 5 of season 2. Guys, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to all of you who sent me your condolences and all of your support, whether it was financially or through prayers, through the passing of my father. This is the first episode in Keeping Real with Shaquille history where I don't have him, so it's a little bit rough. It's an emotional one, but I can tell you this much: it only pushes me to be 1,000 times better. Losing a parent is not easy at all, especially somebody when you have somebody that's close, like my father and I were. I mean, anybody who knows me knows that my father and I were like this, like this, just like this, and when he passed away, I was like, man, it really sucked the life out of me. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't feel like doing nothing. I didn't feel like, doing the show. I didn't feel like doing any modeling. Everything that I was passionate about, it took the passion out of it once he passed away. But I know deep down inside of my heart, he's always there in my heart. And he would say, son, continue to keep doing what you're doing. Do everything that it takes to be great. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So for you guys who've been supporting me, the whole entire time, supporting the show and then praying for me and keeping me in your thoughts through this transition in my life, I have to first say thank you to all of you guys, because seriously, that means the world to me. Seriously. Welcome back, man. We've been gone for 3 weeks now. We took an intermission and 2 weeks off to take care of some business, but now we're back, man, and we're going to finish this season off right. Okay? We're not going to do this thing lightly. We're going to take it to a whole nother level like it's never been before. Okay? So, first and foremost, make sure that you guys are contacting me about my modeling services, acting, okay? And also, I'm doing motivational speaking. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that too. I've had some good experiences over the past few weeks, just over the past few weeks alone, okay? And then also, I was going to wait till later on to make this announcement, but I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. We are officially in the game with merchandise. Now, I know you guys see this cup, okay? Now, the cup, I was going to order some more of these, but then I said, you know what? No, I want to do it differently. We have t-shirts on the way, yes, and it's a limited edition. All right, so right now, what we're going to do over the next few weeks, because of this situation, because of this transition in my life, we're going to do There's Purpose in Your Pain campaign, okay? We're going to do a There's Purpose in Your Pain campaign. We're going to launch it off in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, the Keeping Real with Shaquille staff, we will be at Rivermont Baptist Church. Okay, I have the flyer right here. So read this, people. Rivermont Baptist Church for their pop-up shop. That's my church, okay? For the pop-up shop. The pop-up shop is from 10 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. Okay, it's on Falkhead Street here in Lynchburg. So, guys, make sure that you come out. There will be plenty of vendors there, plenty of things to buy, and the Keeping Real with Shaquille crew will be there selling the t-shirts, and also I'll be promoting the t-shirts online as well. We have black and white, red and white, and blue and white, and they're coming, and they're going to be lit. It's going to be hot. We have our logo on there, along with the quote, There's Purpose in Your Pain, and I think that everybody can attest to that, okay? So I didn't want to wait. I wanted to wait, but then I was like, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys now. So the t-shirts are on their way, all right? They're going $25 a piece, all right? So make sure that you guys save up a little bit of change. $25 a piece is going to a great cause. Everything, every profit that we make off of it is going right back into the show, okay? Every dollar, every cent that we make off the t-shirts is going right back into this show so that we can keep inspiring you guys. And also, just in case, like I said, with the modeling, okay, here's me, Dr. Shaq Cook, okay? I'm not a real doctor, but, hey, that's me modeling right there. So continue to keep pursuing your dreams, but make sure that you guys are contacting me about it, okay? All right, so also, make sure that you are tuning in, asking questions, and if you want to tune in onto the show, I see on Facebook that we can have we can actually pull you in, so there will be a little box at the top of the screen. So if that's what you want, you make sure that I can add you if you want me to add you onto there when it's time for questions later on in the show. But make sure that you guys are posting in questions, okay, because I will answer them at the end of the show. Now, this show right here is dedicated to my pastor, Okay, so I hope he's watching because I'm doing this for him. He told me he really got on me and said, listen, there's going to be, he asked me on Saturday, will there be another episode of Keepin with Shaquille this Thursday? I said, there's a 95% chance. And then he sowed a seed in me, and I said, okay, well, there go the other 5% right there. So it's a 100% chance I'm doing the Keepin with Shaquille episode this Thursday. And here I am. So shout out to my pastor, all right, Reverend Byron J. Elliott, because, listen, if it wasn't for him, you guys would not be seeing me. I was going to take a lot of time off, but I have the right people in my corner that are pushing me, and my pastor is one. So give a shout out to him if you see him. So tonight, what am I going to be talking about tonight? Well, I said tonight I'm just talking from the heart, okay? I didn't prepare a message. I didn't write anything. There's no script. This is the first time in Keepin' Real Shaquille history that we're doing a show without a script. So what am I going to talk about? Whatever's on my heart. I'm going to talk to you from the heart right now. First, I want to talk about the passing of my father. I briefly talked about it a little bit about 10 minutes ago, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that, the transition, okay? My dad, what gives me peace and comfort, and this is my prayer for everybody, but what gives me peace and comfort is that my father lived his life. He had a chance to see both of his kids grow up, be successful. He had a chance to see both of his kids graduate college. My brother graduated with his bachelor's, his master's, and his doctorate, and he is now a superintendent. Okay, he worked 20 years to get there, and my father had a chance to see that. And not every single parent can say they had a chance to see that. Then two, he got a chance to see me graduate high school, graduate college. I'm not pursuing my master's any longer. I'm pursuing the show, and he got a chance to see that. Matter of fact, when I was purchasing this studio that you guys see me in, you see this image, the lights, you can't see the lights, but the lights, the camera, all that. When I was purchasing it, my dad was sitting beside me right here on the couch, so he got a chance to witness that. And then every single show, after every single show, I would call him and let him know how it went. And so I know he's with me in spirit right now. But I was a little bummed out, obviously, because he passed away. But I'm very grateful because he got a chance to see the beginning of this show. He got a chance to witness it. And he knew in his heart that his son Shaq would be good to go. So he lived his life, and I'm very, very grateful for the time that I had with him. I still grieve, obviously, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm very grateful for the time that I had. As I mentioned before in a video that I did, I got a chance to see him give his life to Christ. And I was praying for him for 2 years straight. And one Sunday morning, we went to church. And in fact, it was the same church he used to take me to church. And he would wait in the car for me to get out. He would wait in the car the whole entire service. And then once the service was over, I would get in the car, we would go home. He wouldn't even step foot inside the church. The same church that he wouldn't step foot in is the same church he gave his life to Christ in. And I got a chance to witness that. Hands down, best experience of my life. Best experience of my life, okay? I've had some great experiences. I met some pretty cool people. But watching my dad give his life to Christ was the best experience that I've ever had. And I'll lie to you not. And we got a chance to go to church together, pray together, just be a team, a spiritual team. And not everybody can say they had that with their father. And like I said, I was praying for 2 years for that. And I finally got it. So here's something I want to say to you guys before I move into whatever else is on my heart. Do not give up. Period. Never, ever, 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 ever in your life give up. Be consistent. The Bible talks about, okay, praying without ceasing. Praying without ceasing. I may have said that differently, but whatever. Pray without giving up, in other words. Because I got a chance to see my dad make the best decision in his life. I witnessed that firsthand. But guess what? I was praying for 2 years. So there are plenty of things that you guys want to do, want to accomplish, or want to see. Maybe you're a parent and you want to see something different in your child. Maybe you're a child and you want to see something different in your parent. There's power in prayer. Okay? So make sure that whatever it is that you want to see, and we inquire to inspire, whether it's something that you want to see in your life, whether you want to lose weight, okay? Whether you want to have a cleaner diet, or whether it is that you that there's a particular job that you want or a particular position that you may want. It may take 20 years. It took my brother 20 years, but he finally got it. Okay? It may take 20 years, but you know what? You know what? Never give up. Keep pursuing after it. Because I can tell you this much. The more you move, you're moving towards it. But when you stop, you're stopping. There's no motion. And please do not go backwards. So keep moving forward in what it is that you want to do. Maybe you're having a rough semester and you're behind in your schoolwork and your classes just aren't, things just aren't going right. But guess what? You don't know what the end result will be until you continue to keep pursuing it. Okay? So keep pursuing it. Maybe you're behind on your bills. Maybe, you're just like, you're in debt. Okay, guess what? I'm in debt too. I'm in college. I have a lot of college loans to pay back, and it's a lot of money, okay? But you know what? I refuse to be discouraged, okay? Because I know that one day it will be clear. But I have to keep living. I have to keep pursuing my dreams. I can't just stop. And that's the same message that I'm telling you right now. Do not stop. Keep on going. Matter of fact, forget it. I just came up with the title of this show tonight. Keep on going. That's the title of tonight's show. Keep on going. Keep on keeping on. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what is right. Do not grow weary in good doing. Don't. I know you're tired. Guess what? I took a week off from work because I was mentally drained. I went through the roughest week in my life. And you know what? Hey, 3 weeks went by. I needed the right people in my corner to keep pushing me, and we all do. Okay, you need people in your corner to keep pushing you, but you know what? I had to keep going, and I'm still going. There's a play that I'm in, and I meant to mention to you guys earlier. There's a play that I'm in, Martin Luther King play, and it's on March 23rd at 7 o'clock p.m. or 7:30 p.m. I'm going to say 7 o'clock p.m. just to be safe, at Randolph College. Make sure that you guys show up. You get a chance to see me dance and move, because I'm going to be playing David Ruffin from the Temptations. Now, I will say this much: the lady, the great lady who's actually running the play, I was talking with her, and I was just letting her know just how I felt. I said, you know what? I really don't. I think that I'm a step away from the things I love to do for some time. And she sent this very long, heartwarming, heart-touching message, telling me how she knows somebody who lost a loved one, and then her husband left out on her, and she felt like she was at the lowest point in her life. But she said that she kept doing the things that she loved to do, and that helped her get through that process. And we had rehearsal Wednesday night. I want to say Wednesday night. No, Tuesday night. Okay. We had rehearsal Tuesday night. And we're going through the moves and everything like that. And you know what? I just imagine seeing my dad right there in the audience, because he said that he was going to show up and, he will be there in spirit. But I imagine him sitting there in the audience like he would. Okay? Because I know that he would be there. And every single move that I did, I put everything I had into it. And I recorded it just to learn the moves so I could practice at home. And I realized I saw myself giving everything I had. Every single thing I had. And you know what? That is my inspiration and encouragement to you guys tonight. Give every single thing you have, in spite of the pain. Yes, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Life is not fair. It's not fair. Okay? Life is not fair at all. And if somebody told you that it is, they're lying. Life is filled with ups and downs. The book of Ecclesiastes talks about it, okay? But you know what? At the end of the day, I learned this first-hand experience. The only thing that matters when it's all said and done, apart from the money, the cars, clothes, whatever it is that you're pursuing, even the job that you want, when it's all said and done, what all that matters, when it's all said and done, is what you do for God. That's what matters. How you impacted lives. What did you do with your time? That's what matters. I know I'm all over the place because there's no script tonight. I'm all over the place tonight. Yeah. But I got something to tell you guys, okay? Because I learned this. And I'm still continuing to learn this. But I want to share this with you, okay? Now listen closely. God wakes us up every day. He wakes us up. but we decide to live. I'm going to say that again. God wakes us up, but we decide to live. So you probably ask, okay, what do you mean? Well, listen, I did not choose to wake up this morning. God chose to wake me up this morning. I didn't choose to wake up. My alarm clock didn't wake me up. God woke me up. God woke you up. But we decide to live. So what do I mean by we decide to live? You know, aren't we living right now? Well, guess what? If you're just sitting there, you're not doing nothing with your life, you're just alive. But if you're living your life, if every single day you're seeking your God-filled purpose, if every single day you're going out and trying to impact or, pour into people or, pour into your children, whatever the case may be, investing in people's lives, that's what I consider to be living. So my question is, I have one question to you guys. Are you alive or are you living? Which one? Okay? Are you alive or are you living? Because every single thing that you do matters. Everything. Every word that we say, it matters. It matters. Every word that we say, it matters. Every action that we do, it matters. How we treat our spouse, how we treat our kids, how we treat our neighbors, it matters. It matters. You want to know something that really impacted me? Okay? I was walking the dog. This was the week after my dad died. And two little young kids, probably, they're like in elementary school. Probably going off to middle school. Two kids on their bicycles stopped me and said, "Hey, I heard Mr. Cook died, man. I was crying when I found out." These kids are probably like 10 years old. I was crying when I found out. He used to talk about his stories. He used to show us his trophies. He used to do all these things for us. And it impacted my life, and it made me realize, Shaquille, you have to leave a legacy. You have to leave a legacy. But what's important every single day is how you invest your time, how you invest your words. My dad was not a rich man. He wasn't a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire. But I tell you what, he was rich in love because he loved the community. He loved the community. I had so many people driving by the house saying how much he meant to them. And that blessed me. And that reminded me, Shaquille, keep doing what you're doing. But don't just do it the way you've been doing it. Take it to a whole nother level. So I'm telling you guys, I'm pumped and I'm motivated because everything that I do, whether it's the t-shirts, Keep It Real with Shaquille, or some future shows that we got coming on in the future, keep your eyes open for it. But no matter what it is, whether it's loving my future wife, the students that I come across on my job, every single thing that I do, I have to do it with purpose, or I can't do it at all. Everything that I do, I have to put 1,000,000,000% into it, or I'm not doing it at all. Either it's going to be great, or it's not going to be done. I don't have a choice. My dad left such a strong legacy, and I have to continue it. Maybe you lost a parent. I know there are quite a few people out there who lost a father recently. Okay, I understand. I know it hurts. I'm still hurting. I'm still mentally hurt. I'm still hurting my heart. But I'm alive and I'm living. I'm living. And so, guys, what I want you to do, I don't want you to just be alive. I don't want you to just wake up and not do anything. I want you to live. I want you to invest in your children. I want you to invest in your community. I want you to invest in the people who you walk across on a daily basis. Invest. Say, "I like your shoes." Say, "I like your smile." You never know what that person is going through. That person could be on the verge of committing suicide until you say something. You never know what somebody is going through. And continue the legacy that your loved ones before you have placed before you. Continue that legacy. Further that legacy for your kids, for your nieces and nephews. Continue that. Don't stop that. Do not stop in your tracks. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep on running the race. Because here's the thing. Here's something that I had to remind myself. Now, I don't know if you guys ever ran track before, or if, did sports, maybe played football or basketball. But I'm going to say, in essence, I'm going to reference this to a track race, okay? Let's just say, for example, you're doing the 400? That's just one lap around the track, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the 400, I think, is one lap around the track. That's what I used to do back in middle school. When you first start the race, you feel good. You feel good. You're running, you got your endurance up, But the closer you get to the finish line, the more tired that you get. The more your muscles start to cramp. The more the wind feels like it's just getting shorter and shorter. The more you feel like giving up. Let me tell you something. The closer that you get, the harder that it will be. The closer that you get to the finish line, the more challenging it will be. But guess what? Here's a good reminder to all of you guys. No matter what you're going through in life, always remember this. The closer that you get, the more challenging it will be. But that's the way how it's supposed to be. If you're running a race and you're almost close to the finish line, your muscles are getting tight, your breath is getting shorter and shorter, it's all right because that means you're this close. The closer and closer you get, the harder it may be. But it is all right. Keep on keeping on. Keep on pressing towards the mark. Do not stop. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Don't stop doing good. Don't stop encouraging people. Don't stop your business. Keep it going. I know you might be going through some financial issues. Keep it going. I know that you might be going through some health issues, but guess what? Every single day has purpose. Keep it going. Even when you're hurting, there's purpose in your pain. Keep it going. Yes, I feel like giving up. I did not feel like doing this show. I set up the whole studio and everything. I didn't feel like doing it. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to just lay back and relax and clear my mind. But there's somebody out there who needs to hear this. And I had the right people in my corner who were pushing me to do it. I want you to ask yourself, who are you surrounding yourself with? Who was on your team? Who was on your team? Because I can promise you that 9 times out of 10, we reflect who we are around and who we surround ourselves with. We reflect our surrounding. To some extent, we are all a product of our environment. But I want you guys to surround yourself with a great team. When life hits you, because life really hit me, it made me realize a lot of things. One thing that it made me realize is who is in my corner. One thing it made me realize is who truly does love me. Because a lot of people will say they love you. A lot of people will. A lot of people will say, hey, if I can do something for you, let me know. And until something actually happens, or when it happens, do you see those people? Some people you do. But I will say this, for me personally, so many people were reaching out to me, so many people supported me throughout this whole entire process. I realized that I have so many people who love me, and they invested that love into me. Invested into me so much that I have no choice but to give it out. I can't keep it in. I have no choice but to give out all that love that people have invested in me. That's what I'm doing right now through this show. And that's what I decided to do every single day of my life. Every single day. And there's one more thing I want to talk about. There's this program I'm part of and I work. And I remember at one point in time that before I got into the program, I didn't meet all of the requirements. I didn't meet every single requirement. I didn't. Okay? That's how I knew that it was only by God's grace that I can actually do this. Because me personally, I don't meet everything that I'm supposed to meet. And somebody believed in me. They gave me an opportunity. And my dad told me this before he passed away. He said, you know what? Just how somebody believed in you, even though you didn't meet all of the requirements, even though you didn't have everything that you were supposed to have according to the requirements and the qualifications, somebody believed in you and gave you an opportunity. And you are in a position to do the same thing. I remember that. And today I did just that. I believed in somebody. Because a few years ago, that person was me. A few years ago, I didn't have every single thing that I needed. But according to the qualifications, but my I will was more important than my IQ. But my determination was better than my deterioration. And just how somebody saw that in me, I saw that in somebody else. And I shared with them that story of what my dad told me. And today, a few hours ago, something that my father told me that would come to pass, it came to pass. He wasn't here to see it, but it came to pass. I want you to ask yourself this. What's something in your life that maybe your parents have told you? Maybe your parents are long gone. Maybe you lost both your parents. Or maybe you lost, it may not even be your parents, but maybe your grandmother or a friend of yours that's no longer with you. What is something that they told you about yourself that you were going to do? And they're not here. They're not here right now. They're gone away. They passed away. God decided to take them home. But what is something that they said that you were going to do that didn't come to pass yet? I want you to think about that. That's my challenge to you guys. I want you to think about that one thing that somebody told you that's no longer here with you that you were going to do. Because today for me, it came to pass. Today for me, it came to pass. And it was months later. It was about 7 months later. And it came to pass. And I saw it firsthand. And I can tell you this. That individual will always remember me and will always remember that story. So what is it? I want you to think about that. And after you think about it and you find out what it is, ask yourself, what are you doing to make that happen? You know what some people have told me? They said, keep it going. You're a young entrepreneur. You're a businessman. You're a CEO. And at the time, I didn't want to hear it, but you know what? I believe that. You know, this is part of entrepreneurship, what I'm doing. You know, this is, I'm not bragging at all, but this is my own show. If you Google search Keep It Real with Shaquille, it pops up to me. This is mine. This is something I put my heart, mind, and soul into. But guess what? Somebody invested motivational words and encouraging words in me to keep going, to keep pursuing that. What is it that you're not pursuing that you know that you're supposed to be doing? Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to continue to pursue. What are those dreams that you just, let's say, you put on the shelf and it just collected dust? Grab it, blow the dust off, and pick it up. Maybe it's your degree. Maybe you put your degree on the shelf. Maybe you put your business on the shelf. Maybe you put your book on the shelf. There's something that you may have put on the shelf and it just collected dust over the years and you said, oh, forget about it. Maybe, you know, you got to a certain point that you realized it was hard and it was going to take a lot to get it accomplished. Guess what? Nothing worth having comes easy. This show and all the legal things I have to do along with it was not easy coming. It wasn't. I took a year, last year, all of 2017, I did not do a single episode because I was doing all the behind the scenes work, trying to get the logo together, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I wasn't on camera for a full year, but guess what? I'm back, and I'm better than ever. I have my own page, I have my own studio. Guess what? This took over a year to get in place, but I did not stop. And I'm telling you guys right now, do not stop. If you take a year off, be working, still work towards it. Maybe you took a year off of school because of financial reasons. I get it. But the whole reason why you took a year off for financial reasons is so that you can get your finances together so that you can go back and continue and finish. That's what I want you to do. Finish the race. Keep on keeping on. Keep doing what you are doing. Do not stop. Even when you're hurt, don't stop. We all have injuries. But I'm telling you, with God, there's no season-ending injury. There's no life-ending injury. Never with God. God, all things are possible. Am I hurting? Yes, I'm hurting. Have I been distressed? Yes, I've been distressed. Have I felt like giving up? Absolutely. You thought I was going to curse right there? No. Absolutely, I felt like giving up. Even today, I felt like giving up. Even today, I did. Yesterday, I felt like giving up. The day before that, I felt like giving up. But I'm still here. Regardless of what I feel like. Regardless of what it looks like. You got to walk by faith and not by sight. Keep on keeping on. Keep coaching. Keep coaching those young kids. Because you never know what they're going through. You never know what's going on behind the surface. You never know what's going on at home. Keep on coaching. Okay? Keep on investing in the community. Keep on keeping on. I don't care how you feel. If you need to take a break just to get your mind right, do that. But hop right back into it. That's what timeouts are for.
If you got to take a timeout, go to the drawing board, figure out what play that you need to do in order to make it successful. If you have to readjust your game plan, by all means, do that. Take that timeout. But you know what? Timeouts are not 5 minutes long. They're either 30 seconds or a minute, and then you get right back into the game. That's what you do. So if you got to take a small timeout, okay, I understand that. Do that. I had to take a small timeout. I took a 3-week timeout, but I'm back in the game. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I feel like Biggie right now. I feel like Diddy. Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop. You cannot stop. Do not stop. I'm talking from the heart right now. There's no script. Don't stop. Keep on keeping on. I'm going to say that one more time. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it as many times as I want to until you get the point in your mind. When you think it in your mind and you believe it in your heart, then you do it with your actions. Keep on keeping on. Please. I know it hurts. You got to take a time out, take a time out. But rejuvenate and get back into the game. That's what you do. If you have to take a vacation, take a vacation. But after the vacation, you get back to work. Okay? That's what I want you guys to do. That's what I got for you guys tonight. That's what's on my heart. Keep on keeping on. Keep on doing what you're doing. Do not stop. I got a play coming up, and that's on the 23rd. I didn't even think that I was going to do it, and I was discouraged because I missed so many rehearsals, and I thought that it was going to take forever to learn it. I learned it all in one night. I'm back, baby. I'm back. This show, I was like, man, everything I worked so hard for just to put it together, I don't feel like doing it, but you know what? I said, you know what? I had the right people in my corner. My pastor pushed me. My fiance pushed me. All my loved ones and my friends, my brothers, they pushed me. And I'm back. And I'm not stopping. I promise you, I'm not going to stop. Rich Homie Quan said, well, I promise to keep going in. I forgot the name of the mixtape, but I got to keep on going. But I cannot just keep on going. You have to keep on going too. You guys are the reason why I do what I do. You're the reason why I do what I do. If you're having a long day, here's what I want you to do. I want you to look in the mirror tomorrow. If you're having a bad day or whatever the case may be. I'm going to take my glasses off. I just feel like taking them off. If you're having a long day, here's what you do. You look in the mirror and you look at yourself, and this is what you tell yourself. Shaquille Cook does Keepin' Real with Shaquille to inspire and encourage me. I'm special. That's what you do. Put my glasses back on. So, what are you going to do? If you're having a long day and you feel like giving up, look in the mirror and you tell yourself this. Shaquille Cook does Keepin' It Real with Shaquille to inspire and encourage me. I'm special. That's what you do. That is exactly what you do. Because you know what? Somebody made a sacrifice for me. Somebody's made a sacrifice for you. My parents sacrificed for me. All my life. My friends sacrificed for me. My fiance sacrificed for me. All my loved ones and my friends, my co-workers sacrificed for me. I don't know all the sacrifices that people made. Sometimes we don't know until we get to a certain point in our lives. But here's what I do know. You cannot stop. People need you. They need you right now. This world needs you. This world needs me. There's a calling that is bigger than you and I. And that's God's calling. But He called us. And we have to keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on, guys. That's exactly what I want you to do. Keep on keeping on. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop on here. I'm going to hop on Facebook. I'm going to check out the messages. I'm going to see if any of you guys actually ask questions or whatever. So feel free to ask questions, make comments, or whatever the case may be. So here's what I'm doing. Let's see here. Shout out to Miss Curly Yancey. She said, so glad you did this. Thank you. I wouldn't have done it without you. I couldn't have done it without you. Don't stop. Keep it moving. Yes. Yes. Don't stop. Keep it moving. Coach Laurie, he said, you're making me want to go back and coach. Actually, Coach Laurie was my JV high school coach. And I remember we had an undefeated season. And you know what? I'll never forget this. The first day of practice was the sweatiest, dirtiest day of practice I ever had in my life. It was so hard. And I was thinking to myself, why in the world are we working so hard? Like, gosh, like, I'm dirty, sweaty, muddy. And then one of the varsity players said, "Come on, guys, we're a state championship team." And then it clicked. I remember the year before I got there, the varsity team played for a state championship. And it clicked with me right then and there. If you want something, you have to work hard at it. You have to work until you can't work no more. You gotta work out in the gym until you can't even lift a weight no more. That's how bad you gotta want it. But that's what it takes to be successful. So, Coach Lard, we need you. The school, the kids need you. Get back to coaching. I know that's what you love doing. Get back to it. They need you. Somebody out there needs you. Football is a saving grace. Sports is a saving grace for a lot of people. And especially a lot of inner city kids that don't have a lot of opportunities. Sports is a huge part of their lives that actually save their lives, because there are plenty of testimonies out there that said, "Hey, look, if I didn't play football, I'd probably be dead or in jail." Or football was my opportunity to make it out and to do something with my life. Football paved the way for me to get a free education. My brother Hakeem Jones worked so hard in school and in football and practiced hard, and he earned himself a free education, played Division I college football. It didn't come easy, okay? But I'm telling you, it pays off. But there were people pushing him. Just how there are people pushing me, there are people pushing him. There were people pushing him. And so maybe you stepped away from coaching. Guess what? I'm a coach. I'm actually a basketball coach for my church team, okay? And we haven't won a game just yet. All right, just yet. We haven't won a game just yet. But you know what? I don't care if the score is 56-10. That does not stop me from motivating my players. That does not stop me from coaching my players and getting into their heads of, hey, we gotta win this. We gotta win this basketball game. No matter what the score looks like, it doesn't stop me. And you know what? Some of you guys right now are quitting because of what it looks like. You can't do that. You got to keep going. In spite of what it looks like, in spite of what it feels like, you got to keep pursuing. You got to keep going. Keep on keeping on, all right? So, Coach Lawyer, you said it's make you think about getting back into coaching. Get back into coaching. Some young man out there needs you. Remember that. All right, so let's see here. My fourth mother said, "Hey, son number 2, keep doing you. Trust and believe I will. Trust and believe I will." And my brother tuned in and said, "That's real. Football saved me." Hey, and guess what? He did something with his life. I actually have a picture right over here on my wall with me and him in a football uniform from NC State. So, it looks like somebody wants to tune in. I got to see here. Let's see here. Tag friends when they appear. So, let's see. So, who wants to be added in? Make sure that you comment. I'm looking right now. I got the other phone with me. So if you want to be added in to ask a question or just to be on the show, hey, just comment. Hey, add me and I do it. I'll bring you guys on, because you know what? This show, I do this for you. Because if there weren't no viewers, there's nobody for me to inspire. Okay? Of course I can inspire myself, but I don't do this for myself. I do this for you guys. I'm passionate about people. This is my passion. And there will always be some point in time in our lives where we will feel like giving up. Whether it's losing a loved one, or whether it's an injury or something that's very, very painful that just knocks us off course. There's always going to be something that happens that's going to either try to knock us off course or make us quit. And when that time comes, surround yourself with the right people. You have to keep going. Guys, I just lost apart from Jesus, well, the closest man on earth to me in my life. I just cremated him a few weeks ago. And it hurts. It hurts me every single day when I pick up the phone and I can't call him. It hurts. I'm heartbroken. But here I am. I'm on this show, heartbroken, still encouraging you guys. If I can go through losing my dad, the closest man to me on this earth, my other half, next to my fiance, my other half, if I could lose my dad and be hurting in pain mentally and heartache and still do this show and motivate you guys, What is holding you back from your dreams? What is holding you back from finishing what you started? Do not quit. Finish the race. Take your dream that you put on the shelf, take it down, dust it off. Maybe you need to take a timeout, but get back in the game and finish. Keep on keeping on. And that is Keeping It Real with Shaquille, episode 5, A Talk from the Heart. Keep on keeping on. So guys, go into this weekend encouraged. Go into this weekend inspired. And remember, even on your worst day, you are still somebody's best day. Does that make sense? Yes, it makes sense. And I'm going to say it again. Even on your worst day, you are still somebody's best day. You are still something or someone special to someone that will encourage them to get through that day. And so, I'm going to flip through one more time to see if there are any questions. But if not, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your prayers. Thank you so much for your support. Have a great weekend. All right? And like I said, keep on keeping on. I know it hurts. I know you might have to take a time out. But keep on keeping on. Get back into coaching. Get back into teaching. You know, whatever it is that you're passionate about and you know that you're making a big impact with it, get back into it. Get back into the game. Get back in the game. You're not created to sit on the bench. You're not a bench warmer. I was a bench warmer in high school, but you're not going to be a bench warmer. Get back into the game. And finish the game. And get that W the way that you're supposed to. I'm Shaquille Cook. This is Keeping It Real with Shaquille. I love you guys. Make sure that you guys share this video. Make sure that you guys share it so that somebody on your page, you never know, will be inspired. Also, thank you guys for helping Deshana and I reach over 1,000 views. Our episode, the episode before this one, had over 1,400 views. Guys, thank you so much. Make sure that you guys go and subscribe me on YouTube at Shaquille E. Cook. Okay? Go subscribe me on YouTube. And you can also watch all the episodes of Keeping It Real with Shaquille Season 2 on there as well. It's all on there, guys. Thank you so much. Actually, I just see one more comment. I just want to let you know. This is for my high school coach. I just want to let you know I'm proud of the man you have become. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks a lot, Coach Laurie. Much love to you. Thanks so much. Even those little investments that you made when I was on JV, I thank you for that because it helped me be who I am today. So thank you so much. And Coach Laurie said it. Keep doing what you're doing. Guys, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. No matter, I don't know how much you get paid. Maybe you're a firefighter. Maybe you're a cop. I don't know what it is. But keep doing what you're doing. Keep making an impact. I love you guys. Share this video. Subscribe me on YouTube. And I'm going to see you guys next Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Thank you for watching Keep It Real with Shaquille. See you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Love you guys.